Hi guys! Today we're going to be talking about 5 different groups of documents that you need to take care of before leaving your country. 1. Have a legal representative. Just before leaving my country, I appointed one of my immediate family members to be my legal representative. What that does, it allows this person to represent me in front of any government unit or any other non-government entity, and it would be just like me being in person over there, but instead it is that legal representative that can sign documents or claim documents or do different things. The way you do it is you go to notary and you draft a document appointing this person to be your legal representative. In my case, this document was almost 4 pages long, and it listed all potential government entities and other legal bodies that I might interact with within foreseeable future. For instance, a postal office will not give any parcels to anybody that is not the person indicated on the parcel, but if you have a legal representative, that person can do that for you. It also came very handy to my wife. Once she had some inheritance and there was a court case about it, instead of going back to Poland to sign some documents, that legal representative did that for her. So it is very important to have somebody like that because it saves you time, saves you money, and most importantly saves you a lot of hassle, especially if those little things are something that can be very, very important for you. 2. Any documents related to your education should be translated and validated. The way I did it was I went to my college and got my engineer degree and master degree diplomas. I also asked for international versions of those documents. Then I took them to Polish Ministry of Education and I validated them as valid documents confirming my educational level. Then I took those validated copies and I took them to Canadian Embassy, and they validated that they recognized those documents as official documents informing about my educational level. Now, why is that important? It saves you a lot of time while applying for permanent residence. You see, because the embassy confirms that this is a valid document, the person that is going to be processing your application is already going to see the validation stamp, and then it will save them time and the entire process is going to go much smoother for you. 3. Have extra copy of your birth certificate, marriage certificate, and a driving license. And if possible, ask for those documents to be issued as international copies. In Poland, any document of this sort can be issued as an international version of it, which contains translations to multiple languages, including French and English, which was very helpful in Canada. Now, it saves a lot of time and it saves money on translations and notaries, so I highly recommend on doing that as well. Number 4. Have a valid passport. As obvious as it sounds, a lot of people are trying to cross the border with only a few months left in their passport. And although it is possible to do it, I highly recommend changing your passport just before you leave. Having a fresh passport buys you time, which will be very handy once you'll be trying to go back home. You can get a passport through your embassy in case your passport expires, but it's very expensive and it takes a lot of time to make it. So save yourself some hassle and some money and get it done before you leave. 5. Any other certification that you may have. First of all, let's make something absolutely clear. A lot of the certificates and licenses that you might have in your home country are not going to be recognized as valid in the country of your destination. Let's take a forklift license as an example. Although machine itself is probably going to be the same or very similar, the skills required to operate this machine are probably exactly the same. The certification is not going to be recognized. And the reason is because the insurance company that is insuring the job site or the warehouse that you're going to be working at is going to use that as an excuse not to pay for any claims in case of any emergency. And this is the reason why a lot of employers will simply say that you need to have a local license. And for this reason, a lot of non-doctor practitioners like cardio practitioners or masseurs or any of the sort will also have to do those certification locally, and their current certification is just simply not going to be recognized. The good side is that you already have the knowledge, so it's supposed to be, or it will be, much easier to get it. Doctors, lawyers, and other things, this is obvious. That kind of licensing or certification will not work in any other country. You will basically have to start from scratch. But there are certificates that will work. For instance, in IT, most of certification is actually global. For instance, certificate commonly known as PMP, issued by PMI, is widely recognized as the certificate for project managers. Therefore, it doesn't matter where did you got it, if you have it, then it will be recognized as valid one. So make sure that you have a copy and it is valid and it is going to be recognized. I hope these 5 tips about paperwork is actually helpful for you. Please let me know in the comments down below. If I've missed anything, let me know in the comments as well. Also, like or dislike the video and give me some feedback about its quality, about its content, and your general feedback is very much appreciated. And the last thing, click that subscribe button to get notifications when a new video comes out. See you in the next one.